We're finally almost at the top after 37.14 kilometers of near constant climbing.
Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at that long-standing mountain biking classic, the all-day epic, and a couple of things you can do to make that epic just that little bit more epic. So sit back, pop open that beer, and let's get into 5 tips to help make your epic a little bit more epic. And as usual, let's drop the intro, get straight to it. This might seem just a tad bit obvious, mostly because all of the clues are right there in the name. In case it needs to be said, the ride needs to be epic. Distance, climbing meters, the trail, it all needs to be worthy of the name. The type of ride that when you give out all of the deets, people go, shit, that's one hell of a ride. And then you get to act all nonchalant about it, like it was no big deal, while carefully avoiding any references to the agony and hate you suffered while out on the bike.
Good tag.
Look, you're going to be out on the bike for a long time, like all day, so pack enough food and drink to keep yourself powered. There's not too many things in the world worse than bonking, knowing you still got a 40-kilometer pedal to get your ass back home. So don't let this happen. Pack enough food. Our go-to menu items include borak, or crispy chicken with sweet chili sandwiches, the occasional wrap, or baguette filled with ham, lettuce, cheese, tomato, onion, and topped off with a bit of mayo. And to drink, it's usually radler, schnapps, coke, and if we're feeling just that little bit saucy, a beer or two. And then like water or something for those in-between bits. Basically, for us, the stops are about as important as the ride itself. I mean, it is supposed to be a challenge, but also fun.
That's barely a roll. Fucking barely.
This will depend on how you plan your route, obviously, but pack some money. You never know when you're going to need to stop for that little bit of extra sugar, or replenish your snacks, or a schnitzel. We've even worked in a couple of customary stops. It's a little something to look forward to along the ride. It makes turning those kilometers over that much more bearable when you have something to look forward to.
Good pedal.
This task normally falls on the shoulder of Marty, and he does it fantastically. But it goes without saying, plan the route. Get it mapped out and loaded up onto your Garmin. Or you could use an app like Komoot or something similar. This way you'll know exactly what to expect and what is coming. You'll also not waste a whole heap of time getting lost or taking the odd wrong turn. Look, it's an epic ride and you're supposed to be pushing the envelope of distance and time in the saddle. So, not having that added stress of navigation really makes the day so much more enjoyable. Make sure you pack enough of the doodads to make sure you get yourself through the ride. Now this may mean packing a few extra spares than you normally would, but it is much more enjoyable finishing the ride on your bike and not on the bus. An extra tube or two, a spare derailleur cable, you know, that kind of stuff. I like to squeak in a couple of extra PSI into the tires as well. This helps a little bit with rolling resistance and also helps to prevent punctures when things get a tad bit rocky. Any reduction in traction is more than made up for by that added peace of mind.
Nice save there, Martin.
This one might seem just that little bit obvious, but take it easy. The temptation to want to Hulk smash the downs might be strong, but resist it. You're going to be out on the bike for a long time, or possibly have already been on the bike for a long time, and that added fatigue could cost you. Reaction times as well as strength will be diminished, and that could mean the difference between hanging onto the bike through a mistake and eating a massive pile of shit. The day is more about getting out and having a good time than it is about setting a PR on a Strava segment. So ride with the emphasis on fun above all else. Now, go and get those epics done.